Hey everyone, welcome back to Exmortis. Where we left off, we went upstairs and found a bed covered with blood. An alien must have broke out of them. We found a safe with a heart in it, and a book. Don't forget a book. Talking about some messed up cult from the olden days. So, now we finished up there. Let's see. Since we've already gone up and there's no way to go back, we must go forward. Now then, I can't tell. Is this a... It looks like this might be a closet, but won't let me click into it. Okay, so I guess we go this way. Alright then. Okay. What the hell? Okay. You just, yeah. Okay. Well, we just proven it. We had 1 minute 30 seconds into the video, and we have proven it is haunted. Alright, can we go home now? Alright, let's see here. We'll go down this door. Okay. So we have a really messy room. Nothing to click on. The handle turns, but... What the hell was that? The handle the turns, the door refuses to budge. It's almost like someone's holding it closed. Yeah! Did you not just hear them talking? I'm pretty sure I heard them talk. Okay, yeah, screw it. Get out of here. That guy's not gonna pop back up, right? Okay. Another painting on the wall. Okay then. 1, 5, 2. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. That's how to draw one, right? Yeah. Slash, 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 slash. Okay. So it's just how to make a pentagram. Nothing important there. Oh, this picture doesn't have anything? That sucks. Is there another door on this side? Nope. Alright, this hallway leads off into darkness. And my dumb idiot self wants to go down there. Alright. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so we have a nice grandfather clock. A dusty chandelier hangs from the ceiling. Okay. Is there something to do with this grandfather clock? Okay, it's just a clock. These are definitely not Roman numerals, at least that I remember. A grandfather clock. Alright, do I open this up? No. Okay. Huh. Okay. What do we have in here? Okay. We got some sheet, an old dishwasher. I just noticed that's dripping blood, isn't it? The microwave, and there seems to be blood dripping out of it. For some reason, I think I gotta open it. It's gonna be an alien, isn't it? What? A severed head. It appears to be a fresh kill. Wherever the killer is, he will probably be back soon. I don't want to be here when he returns. Oh my god! That's horrible! Heads don't go in microwaves! You cook it properly, I think. It looks like this symbol has been smeared on the forehead. Okay, oh, okay, it's reverse. Before that was the symbol that we used to push play in the game. It's a backwards play. Okay. Dude, that's pretty creepy, though. Okay. Anything else in here? No. Oh. A knife sits on the shelf. Yeah! Oh, yeah, a weapon. What's up? A blood-stained knife. You should probably arm yourself with a slightly larger weapon. Yeah, I know I probably should. But look at this. This has it's like brass knuckles with spikes and a knife. Okay, how do I... Wait, what? How do I take it? You're telling me I'm going to walk around while there's a murderer putting heads into microwaves, and I'm not going to take the only weapon I've seen so far when entering the house. God, I'm going to get killed, aren't I? Okay. A trail of blood leads under this door. Yeah, that's probably where he cut the damn head off. Oh, God. It's going to be one of those games, isn't it? Okay. So, let's see here. Now we have some chairs. Nothing of interest on the coffee table. Okay, there's got to be something. There's blood. Now, you'd think there would be something. Oh, another book. Okay, oh, it looks like a Bible. Okay. Oh, God. Alright, I'll read it. Hold on. May 24th. As unusually eventful day today. I stumbled across an unusual find whilst out hunting for deer in this remote wilderness. Stalking a wild steed into a clearing, you can only imagine my surprise to find a house, old and seemingly abandoned, but still standing strong. An interesting find, one that certainly has me curious. Okay, even says in his first thing, old and seemingly abandoned. Seemingly. You know what that means, right? It's not abandoned. May 25th, 1997. Upon my investigation with the city archives earlier this morning, it appears that house has been abandoned for almost 10 years and currently resides under the control of the local government. I feel its location must be too remote for them to be able to tear it down, but I must admit that I feel drawn back to the house, mostly out of curiosity. But I cannot deny that there's something else about that place that has me yearning to return. Curiosity killed the cat, that's all I can think of right now. May 28th, 1997. I could not put it off any longer. I called in sick to the office today and decided that I would retrace my steps into the wilderness to once again find the house which has been foremost on my mind of late. It didn't take much to find it again, as it was almost like I was being guided back to the exact spot that I found myself some 4 days ago. Once I plucked up enough courage, I pushed open the unlocked front door. Admittedly, I was very surprised at the ease of which the door opened, considering that the hinge has probably been built up a good 10 years worth of rust. Yeah, it's called WD-40. People have been there before. To my relative astonishment, the place was still furnished. Though very dirty and completely run down, I was and still am amazed at the state of the place, considering it has been empty for so long. I decided that I would explore the house and not disturb anything within. My fear had not subsided, and as a matter of fact, it is still with me. As I record in this journal, some hours later, my curiosity took me to the kitchen. Oh God, are you the one with the head in the microwave? Bedroom and lounge room before a thumping noise from the roof of the second level startled me, so much that I ran straight out the front door and back through the forest to my automobile. As it was, I almost fell off the small ledge and into the thicket below. Thicket? I felt like a complete fool being scared off by rats, which I assumed they were. May 29th, 1997. I had a nightmare last night. All I can remember is the blood and frightened screams surrounding me and the house. The house was in my nightmare too. So wait, you ran to your car. He felt that he was, complete fool for being scared off, and then he came back. Yeah, that doesn't seem any problem there. May 30th, 1997. I called in sick to work once again so I could venture out into the wilderness and explore the abandoned house once more. Not surprisingly, I found the structure with relative ease as I did yesterday. However, I was startled when I noticed that the front door was closed. I am certain that when I left in such a hurry the other day that the door had been left ajar. In any case, I eventually attributed to the closed door as the wind. And the doors closed to the wind, as I was clearly the only person who had been in the old house recently. Clearly, I repeatedly scoured through the house for anything interesting, heading back through previously visited rooms once again as I passed through the hallway outside the main bedroom. On the second level, I heard heavy thumping coming from the roof. I was instantly very tempted to repeat yesterday's dash from the house, but I swallowed my fear and continued on with the exploration. We heard the bumping. In the limited time that I had before dusk, unfortunately, I did not uncover anything that would help to explain the mysterious disappearance of the most recent tenants. May 31st, 1997. I sit here in the lounge room of the old house by candlelight recording in this journal the events that have transpired today. Although I am scared to within an inch of my life, I am bound to this house and feel I do not have the strength or resolve to run back to my car at such an advanced hour. As I have for the past week, I returned to this house with the intent of uncovering anything that could help answer the question of its missing tenant. I failed to uncover anything that could help the cause, but what I did find was far more precious and disturbing than I could have ever hoped for. As I was scouring the library for any misplaced photos or letters, I almost tripped over myself over a leather-bound book sitting in the middle of the dusty floor. I was certainly miffed as to how I missed it in my movements through the house of the past few days. Picking up the book, I felt a slight empowerment rush through me. The distant sound of wind began to sound like whispers, and the room in which I was standing seemed to darken. I wondered what knowledge the scribe had passed down for the ages for me. Enchanted by this aging literature, I retreated back to the lounge room, settled down in one of the most comfortable chairs, and continued to read through the contents of this book. Written in what seemed to be red ink of some sort, a lot of the content didn't initially make sense to me, as the majority of it was written in a language that is foreign to me. But in the back of the book, where there were abridged translations written by a Mr. Xavier Rhyme from 1890. The majority of what I could understand seemed rather jumbled and nonsensical. Rather disappointed, I closed the book and relieved myself of its burden. Things from this point became rather blurred and frighteningly surreal. The sound of distant forest animals stopped, as if all life paused, waiting for my next move. The wind outside stopped pounding against the shuttered windows, and the candle winked out of existence, leaving me in almost pitch-black conditions. I listened closely, and all I could hear, over my heartbeat and raising breath, was the whispering that I had shrugged off before. It was coming from every direction, yet no direction at all. The whispering slowly got louder until it sounded like a dull roar. Voices of many different types called out. They cried out in pain, screamed my name, and some shouted obscenities I dare not repeat. There were so many of them, so many voices. I felt multiple hands pin me down to the chair by my upper torso, but every time I fled my arms out in front of me, they connected with nothing but air. The harder I was pressed against the chair, the harder it was for me to breathe, and soon I could not breathe at all. I blacked out. The last thing I remember was a flash of my nightmare from the night before, a flash of the blood, a flash of the screams, the house. I woke up about 20 minutes ago, slumped in the same chair. It was now long after dusk, and I dare not brave the sub-zero temperatures of the woodland winter to return home this evening. Tonight, I will be staying here in this accursed house. I sometimes think that I can still hear the whisperings, or are they just echoes of my earlier brush with madness? I can feel the urge of slumber rush towards me like a freight train. I pray that I survive the night. June 1st, 1997. Plagued by nightmares, more vivid than I care to remember. I awoke screaming. It appears that I slept through the daylight hours, but it didn't matter to me. I was incensed to fight the freezing conditions outside and return home, but I was scared to move from this spot. They started whispering to me again. I want to leave, but I can't. They won't let me. I scream at them, but they just laugh and utter obscenities back at me. What have I released upon this world? June 3rd, 1997. Val spoke to me today. It was he who spoken of the Exmortis. With every word he whispers into my mind, I trembled as my soul has been shaken to its core. June 7, 1997. I have been here for over a week now. Surely someone must be looking for me by now. I pray that they find me. My captors here won't let me leave. Every door, every exit, the handles turn, but the door does not move on its hinges. June 16, 1997. I no longer fear death. I eventually pray that it comes for me. June 30th, 1997. They still torment me, keeping me here, keeping me alive. They need me to I can't even write of it. June 20th, 1997. July 20th, 1997. I feel my sanity has almost left me. I hallucinate so vividly I can't tell what is real and what's not anymore. The ancients show me images of his former glory. I don't understand why they want me, why they need me. Well, the ancient shows me. Oh, great, ancient. There can only be one man. We just read that in the blast book. The Exmortis dude. Vlu, whatever the hell his name is. July 26, 1997. I am actually surprised. I am told that they seek not to control me. They only seek my assistance in aiding the inevitable. But why do I continue to resist? What they tell me makes more sense than anything I've ever known. But I still fear them, and what they will do to me should I refuse. But at this moment, I can't think of a single reason why I should. August 13th, 1997, is acceptance of all that I have ever yearned for, but the greater good is far more complicated, yet so much easier to obtain. They smile upon me now. Strangely, though, I like it. I find myself basking in the warmth of their chilling promises. August 22nd, 1997. I am comfortable, and I am learning about the true nature of the world and what is beyond it. I didn't know why I continued writing in this journal. I guess it's the last semblance of humanity that I have left within. It's ridiculous, though. I am becoming much more than human with every moment that I spend under their patient tutelage. I have been tempted to throw this journal in the fire on many occasions. Reading over its pages only reminds me of how weak I used to be. I have lost track of the day, but I am sure that I have been here for over a year. It has been a long time since I have entered anything in this journal. I can rejoice, though. We will have company at last. I will finally be rewarded. A group approacheth to provide me with everlasting cup of life. A day away, no more, no less, I am told. Wrath, death, blood. My day finally arrived. The Exmortis shall make the world remember what was, and I will be integral and reinstating what will be. I can see them now, a group of campers, as I was promised, 3 males and 2 females. Now all I can do is wait for my time, become their hand. Immortality beyond patience, patience beyond the domination. I can taste it now. Anoint me, Lord Vlau, the time has come. Well, that was certainly one hell of a read. My throat now hurts. Okay, so let's just do a quick little recap here. Okay, so what's going on is Vlau used to try and rule the world with all these other things in the back in ancient times. Okay, and there was a big fight, it sounded like, and Vlau ended up winning, but then got overthrown by humans. And then he had a little tribe of people who still obeyed him throughout the years. Last guy died. This guy finds his house, studies up on all of his stuff, and then apparently the ghosts of the Exmortis are teaching him how to become the hand to bring back them, it sounds like. If that makes any sense, good, because I'm really just lost here, but okay, even though I just read all of that. So yeah, he was talking about campers. Now, if I'm right, going off of, they wanted him. I don't think he would be dead. So he said there's 2, it sounded like 2 men, 2 women or something like that. 3 men, 2 women. So we had 1 in here. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Okay. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Did that thing just blink? There's something very unnerving about this sculpture. I swear that thing just blinked at me. Okay. And there's an arm down here. Kind of looks like a woman's arm. Something has been written in the blood. An upside down A. The monsters. An A. I see. Well, it does look like my time is up for today. So we will return back to this game at another time in the future. So, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.